Hello everyone, welcome to the new series called as Nakshatra Characteristics. So in this series, I am going to explain 2 nakshatra in one episode. So there are total of 27 nakshatras, and in 27 nakshatras, 9 nakshatras are common in both rashis, due to which it will be 27 plus 9, that is total of 36 nakshatra variations. So in those 36, in each episode I am going to cover 2 nakshatras, due to which it will be total of 18 episodes, that is 36 divided by 2, so total of 18 episodes. The reason I am going into the topic of nakshatra is because nakshatra represents your moon sign in Vedic astrology. So moon sign represents your astral body, that is the body of emotion and intellect. The reason I am not considering other signs, that is sun sign, Venus, Saturn, Jupiter, Rahu, Ketu, is because that is not required for transcendence. Since this YouTube channel is for spirituality, that is giving importance to transcendence, we are giving only importance to the nakshatras, that is the moon sign which represents the astral body. We are not giving importance to the other aspects of the Vedic astrology, only the moon sign, because that is required for transcendence. So let us delve more into this topic. That is, today's topic is going to be about Ashwini and Bharani. So starting with Ashwini Nakshatra. So this is for the people who belong to Ashwini Nakshatra. So how to check your nakshatra? To check your nakshatra, you have to install the Hindu calendar app. So once you install Hindu calendar app, you have to feed in your date of birth and time of birth in the app, and you will get to know which nakshatra you belong to. So once you get to know which nakshatra you belong to, you can come to this playlist of nakshatra characteristics, and you can understand your characteristics in a better manner. So what your astral body represents, how your subconscious mind works. So this can be understood by this series of nakshatra characteristics. So let us delve more into now Ashwini Nakshatra. So this is for the people who belong to the Ashwini. Yeah, Ashwini Nakshatra positive traits: energetic and dynamic, ambitious and competitive, leadership qualities, adventurous and courageous, quick thinkers. So these are the positive traits of Ashwini Nakshatra. The negative traits: impulsive and restless, impatient, tendency for aggression, restlessness and inconsistency, self-centeredness. So these are the negative traits of Ashwini Nakshatra. So hope you guys have understood your characteristics. Now moving on to the top 5 nakshatra, top 5 compatible nakshatras for Ashwini for making friendship, relationship, all the things. So top 5 nakshatra for Ashwini is Bharani, which is 91% compatibility, Pushya Nakshatra 83% compatibility, Ashwini Nakshatra 77% compatibility, Ashlesha Nakshatra 75% compatibility, Shravana Nakshatra 72% compatibility. So these are the top 5 compatible nakshatras for Ashwini nakshatra. So if you belong to Ashwini nakshatra, it is better if you mingle with these top 5 nakshatras. But if you mingle with other 22 nakshatras, your life will be a bit more chaotic and troublesome. So to avoid that chaos, troublesome events in your life, it is recommended that you mingle with these nakshatra residents. That is the Bharani, Pushya, Ashwini, Ashlesha and Shravana, so that your life will be fulfilled with joy and satisfaction and love. So these are the top 5 nakshatras for Ashwini. And now moving on to the gunas of Ashwini. So the guna, Varna. Varna is the caste system. So first guna is the caste system. And the caste system of Ashwini is Kshatriya. So they belong to the warrior class, that is the soldier class. And Vashya, that is habitat. So they belong to Chatushpada, that is the one which stands on 4 legs. So land animals basically. So Ashwini Nakshatra belongs to the land animal category. And Tara is Janma Tara. So they are a major part of their life is based on their Janma, that is birth. So whatever happens in their childhood will affect their life in a major manner, and that is why they provide that emotional stability in a relationship, that is Janma Tara, which takes so much learning from the childhood. So they bring that depth in the relation, that emotion and stability. So that is what Janma Tara means. And Yoni. So Yoni is Ashwa Yoni. So Yoni means sexual animal. So their sexual animal is horse, that is Ashwa. So what it means is they in bedroom, they are like horse. They have sex like horse. What it means is their sexual drive is like a horse. Very high. What I mean is they are good in bed, because horse is good in bed, right? I mean, not in bed, like in general. If you compare all the animals, right? Horse is the one which is like very sexually active. So Ashwini Nakshatra is like a horse, which means they are sexually active. Very good sexual drive, that is they can last longer in bed. They can pleasurize their partner better in bed. and that is what Ashwini Nakshatra represents. And what else? Maitri. Maitri is Mangal. So Mangal is Mars. So what it means is friendship. Maitri is friendship. So friendship belongs to Mars, and Mars means courage. So they bring in the courage, the passion, and the warmth in the relationship. So Maitri is the friendship, and since Ashwini belongs to the Mangal category, they bring in that passion, courage, and like a ambition. Mangal represents that competitiveness, the competency. They bring in that courage and competency in the relationship. So they are very ambitious people, very ambitious. So Mangala Maitri. And Gana is Devagana. So Devagana means they have the tendency to believe in the higher dimensions, that is the higher deities like Kali, Krishna, Vishnu, Jesus, Allah, whoever it is. So they have the tendency to believe in the higher planets like Bhurbhuva, Swaha, Maha, Janatapa, Satyaloka. So they have the tendency towards spirituality, believing in the metaphysical part of. They are not very materialistic. They have that spiritual bent. That is Devagana means they believe in the divine beings, divinity. They believe in divinity, and they are divine also. They have that kind and compassion. They have that dharmic nature, the sattvic nature. Bhakuta is Mesha. So Bhakuta is nothing but the zodiac sign. So Mesha is Aries. So they belong to the Aries Rashi, Mesha Rashi. And Nadi is Adi Nadi. So they are Kundalini is dominant in the Muladhara chakra. So Adi Nadi. So Ashwini Nakshatra residents have Kundalini dominant in the Muladhara chakra. And also they represent Vata dosha. So Adi Nadi also represents Vata dosha. Vata dosha means they have dosha regarding air. That is, they have sometimes air too much in the body. Their body has too much air inside it, due to which sometimes they face problems related to air. So that is what Adinadi people represent. So this entire features is about Ashwini Nakshatra. Now moving on to Bharani Nakshatra. So Bharani Nakshatra, positive traits: determined and focused, courageous and fearless, resourceful and practical, strong sense of responsibility, creative and artistic. So these are the positive traits of Bharani Nakshatra. Negative traits: stubbornness, possessiveness, impatient and impulsive, intense and dominating, emotional intensity. So these are the negative traits of Bharani Nakshatra. Now moving on to the top 5 nakshatras for Bharani for compatibility. Top 5 nakshatras of Bharani are Ashwini, 91% compatibility, Swati, 78% compatibility, Bharani, 77% of compatibility, Shravana, 77% of compatibility, Punarvasu, 76% compatibility. So these are the top 5 nakshatras for Bharani for friendship, relationship, or whatever. If the Bharani forms relationship and friendship outside of this 5, there is other 22 nakshatras, the life of Bharani will be a bit more chaotic and troublesome. That is why it is recommended for Bharani to mingle with these top 5, so that their life will be fulfilled with the love and satisfaction and joy and whatever. Yeah. So the next thing is Guna. So Gunas of Bharani, they also belong to the Kshatriya Varna. So their caste is Kshatriya, that is the warrior class. Vashya is Chatushpada, that is same as Ashwini, that is habitat is the one with 4 legs, that is land animals basically. And Tara is Sampat. So Tara is nothing but the guidance. So they represent the Sampat Tara. Sampat Tara means they bring in that prosperity, the richness in relationship or wherever they are. For example, let's say a Bharani baby is born in a family. So that Bharani baby will bring richness to the family. So the mother and father with Bharani Nakshatra baby will have the richness in the family. And even if they marry to anyone, a husband or wife or whoever, they'll bring that prosperity in the relationship. They'll bring that richness in the relationship, the money, the wealth. So since Bharani belongs to the Sampat Tara, they bring in the wealth in the relationship. So that is what Bharani represent. And Yoni is Gaja. So the sexual animal of Bharani is Gaja. Gaja means elephant. So in bed, they act like elephants. So they have sex like elephants. So they need that emotional stability. So like how elephant requires that calm and cozy nature, where no one is there and where it's like very peaceful, where 2 elephants can have sex. So they need that warm and cozy feeling, that emotional stability while having sex. Otherwise, it will be harder for Bharani to have sex. Whereas Ashwini Nakshatra, since it belongs to Ashwa Yoni, that is the horse Yoni, they can have sex anywhere. They don't care. They are like almost porn stars only. That is, They can last longer in bed. They don't care about the surrounding environment. They can have sex anywhere, anytime, and very highly active there. The Ashwini Nakshatra, that is the Ashwa Yoni, that is the horse Yoni. Whereas the Bharani Nakshatra with the Gaja Yoni, Gaja Yoni is elephant sexual animal, requires some kind of emotional stability, that warm and cozy feeling, like how elephants are. So they require that wisdom in the sexual partner. Yeah. So the next is Maitri is Mangal. So friendship is Mangal, that is Mars. So they bring in that passion in friendship relations. They bring in that competitiveness. They bring in that warmth, the courage, and they're like very competitive and very ambitious. They are very ambitious in whatever career they are in. So that is what Maitri, that is Mangal Maitri represent. And Gana is Manushya Gana. So they are neither too much believers of deities or the higher dimensions, neither they are too much demonic. That is, they don't have too much negative traits nor too much positive traits. They are like in neutral. They are not evil nor holy. They are like neutral. They are not good nor bad. They are like neutral. See, Devagana, that is Ashwini Nakshatra belongs to Devagana. They believe too much in spiritual aspects. They believe in the higher, the divine beings, higher dimensions, the divinity. Whereas Bharani is little bit skeptical of the higher dimensions, but they are like, they follow whoever is in the relationship with. That is, if they are in relationship with the Rakshasa Gana, they will be following evil things. That is, they will Manusha Gana, right? So Manusha Gana, they will follow whoever they are with. So if they are with the Rakshasa Gana, they will follow the Rakshasa traits, like the demonic traits. They'll follow evilness and unempathetic nature. They don't care about others if they are with Rakshasa Gana. But if they are with Devagana, they'll be like Devagana. They'll be compassionate, empathetic, kind, all that. So Manusha Gana is a very flexible Gana where it merges with the people they are with. So that is what Manusha Gana represent. And Bhakuta is Mesha. So basically Bhakuta means the zodiac sign, that is the Rashi. So they are Mesha Rashi. Mesha Rashi is Aries. And Nadi is Madhya Nadi. So Madhya Nadi is, what it means is their Kundalini is more dominant in the Anahata Chakra. So Bharani Nakshatras, Kundalini is dominant in the Anahata Chakra. And also they have Pitta Dosha. So Madhya Nadi represents Pitta Dosha. Pitta Dosha means they have too much fire in them. That is, they have that heat inside the body. And that's why they need to be cooled. So they need to drink water. They need to cool their body because their body is generating too much heat, too much Pitta. So that is why they have to learn how to cool their body. Whereas the Ashwini Nakshatra with Adi Nadi, that is Vata Dosha, that is one with too much air, they need to know how to reduce the air content inside their body. Whereas the Bharani Nakshatra has to learn how to reduce the fire content in their body. So Bharani Nakshatra is dominant in the Madhya Nadi, Anahata Chakra, whereas Ashwini Nakshatra is dominant in the Muladhara Chakra. So these are the total characteristics of Ashwini and Bharani, and I hope this video has brought some light to the Ashwini and Bharani residents, whoever it is. So if you want to check whether you are Ashwini or Bharani, just install Hindu calendar app and feed in your date of birth and time of birth, and you'll get to know which nakshatra you belong to. Once you get to know which nakshatra you belong to, you can come to this playlist and watch your characteristics. So understand your astral body, the Sukshma Sharira, the one with emotion and intellect and subconscious mind. So this series is gonna have a total of 18 episodes, with each episode covering 2 nakshatras. So the next video is going to be about Kritika Nakshatra. So the Kritika Nakshatra belongs to 2 Rashis. That is, one is the Mesha Rashi and another is Vrishabha Rashi. So the next video is going to be about Kritika Nakshatra of Mesha and Kritika Nakshatra of Vrishabha. So I hope this video has brought some light to your consciousness. Thanks for watching. We'll meet in the next video. Jai Mahakal.